You're back to Eyes on See No Evil. We're rounding out options from this weekend's releases in a nation near you with a quick film Critici-simian at Triangle of Sadness. If you're a fan of wanting to rapidly curl up into a ball of awkwardness and die, then have I got a director for you. Other titles that made it out of Ruben Östlund's native Sweden to inflict second-hand humiliation on us all include his cringer than the cringest force majeure, and he's Oscar-nominated The Square, which last week helped me make a point about how art makes points in my Holy Motors chat. The actual Triangle of Sadness is this description a photographer gives the lead's forehead in a fashion model job interview. Yes, young beautiful Karl has a bunch on his mind, including fears of inferiority and replaceability in the eyes of his fellow model girlfriend Yaya. These play out in a lengthy dinner argument over splitting bills, gender equality, etc., etc., doing well to prime your nerves for awkwardness ahead. Wow, I said awkwardness awkwardly. Karl claims to be... Whoopsie, here goes. Karl claims he longs only for them... Karl claims he longs only for them to be equals, but Triangle Boy can't square the circle of how exactly gender equality might split the bill despite their materialist inequality. As a male model, he plain and simple rakes in less than her. And this glossing over class concerns appears plenty elsewhere, standing it in contrast with harder to measure identity markers, especially as co-opted by the capitalist mode of production and its billionaire class. In English, for example, at the model job audition, an interviewer superficially equally socializes with Karl and the boys, loosely throwing around comments about racial diversity and gender pay gaps, all while the models huddle like cattle gathered for processing. Flesh and nothing more. The movie also just blatantly signals this contradiction in a slogan at the fashion show that happens afterwards, reading, "Cynicism masquerading as optimism," flanked by feminist symbols and power fists. Onto the yacht itself. Triangle of Sadness doesn't just do the haves, have-nots story, it interestingly explores strata within the ship's working class of enforcers and grunts, for example, the competition for table scraps, and how their relations spiral into conflict at the dumbest requests of their rich guests. For instance, a guest believes she's behaving benevolently and enlightening the ship's crew in demanding they all enjoy the moment and go for a dip with her, completely throwing out their daily scheduled tasks, the frustration of which dutifully they hide to appease all customers aboard. The whole sequence is a wonderful snapshot of how we are pressed to configure paper plaything utopias of each swimming together equally, simply to appease the conscience of the controlling class. Perform your enjoyment, a popular soda or sneaker brand might say. Cutting to the chase, the life of the yacht chapter ends up being the hilarious, drunken, good-natured battle between a Thatcherite perestroika industrialist parasite in Zlatko Burić, who is brilliant, and his adversary, a dormant and defanged Marxist ship's captain in Woody Harrelson, who is naturally brilliant. That plays out against the backdrop of a somehow funny as f*** mass puking scene. My entire cinema of critics was in violent throw-ups, of triumphant laughter at rich people puking endlessly while Burić and Harrelson hurl, Reagan and Lenin at each other. And for all this fancy-ass interpretation, Triangle of Sadness achieves this effective force by uncomplicatedly dying to grab you by the shoulders, shake you and shout, "I literally mean what I'm showing you. You need not analyze this into inertia." If it wasn't too damn long, it would be an excellent balance of brain cells and slapstick, but being close enough, and the funniest of the year, Triangle of Sadness is an 8 according to its ability and 8 according to your needs.
Ronald Reagan, he said also, socialism works only in heaven where they don't need it and in hell where they already have it.
That's pretty good, yeah. Okay, hold on, got one here. No, I have one. Growth for the sake of growth is the ideology of a cancer cell. That's Edward Abbey.
Listen, the problem with socialism is that you eventually run out of other people's money. Margaret Thatcher.
You're gonna like this one. The last capitalist we hang will be the one who sold us the rope, Karl Marx.
Oh. Okay.
Dear God.
Okay? Classic. The most powerful single force in the world today is man's eternal desire to be free and independent. Kennedy.
Okay. Freedom in capitalist society always remains about the same as it was in ancient Greece. Freedom for slave owners.
I know, Vladimir Lenin. School. Russian capitalist and an American communist. Oh.
On a $250 million luxury yacht.